Coach, that lineup of Randall, Kuzma, Clarkson, Ingram, and Josh, they kind of really ignited that run and were able to get you guys the lead. What did you like about the way they played?
Well, I was just searching for line. I mean, I was going up and down the bench looking for guys that were gonna, play at that level. And we had some guys tonight I didn't think they were mentally or physically ready for it. So I kept making subs, trying to find a group of guys that were gonna compete the way that we want to compete, and that was it. So that's probably the first time that line has ever played together, honestly. But they, all five of them were fighting. All five of them were talking and engaged and making plays. But yeah, I mean that's what it takes to win at this level. You gotta be willing to play that hard, and that group was.
Coach, can you talk specifically about Julius Randle, just his game tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was his best game so far. I think, like any player in this league, I think he's been a little frustrated that he wasn't starting. And tonight he looked to be his energy level just seemed right tonight. I told him, look, it's not. You not starting, like that's our decision. So don't let those thoughts weigh you down. Like when you play is our call. So try to do your best, even if you're angry, to go in with a clear mind. And I think he's like any young player, free agent year, started most of his career. All of a sudden he's coming off the bench. That's not easy to handle. So I thought tonight though his energy just coming out in our shoot around today was. Like as soon as I saw him, I noticed. I said something to our assistants. I said, Julius looks way better tonight, and I thought it showed in his game. And he was out there just trying to make plays and making winning plays and playing unselfish. So that was good to see.
Coach, the group that he had mentioned, Alex here had mentioned, you pulled the plug on at first. Brandon, was it because he had his fifth foul, and then you put in Lonzo. And you took out Hart at some point and put in KCP. Was it you felt like maybe they were losing the energy or losing that connectivity?
Well, yeah, Brandon got his fifth foul, so we went away from that. In that type of game, I feel like Lonzo could be really special. Like we're small, we're playmaking, we're making them rotate. And obviously, we're giving up size on one end, but we're trying to make up for that offensively on the other. And obviously, they put in Holiday, who's one of the best on-ball defenders in the league. So once they got him on JC, we were using JC to run everything. We wanted a second ball handler in there to play make, depending on who Holiday was going to guard. So that was kind of that decision. And then Josh hasn't played much since his injury. He's played a little bit, hasn't even really practiced much. So I just, with 3-4 minutes left, we only had one timeout. I couldn't call timeouts to kind of get these guys rest. He looked a little tired. KCP was having a really good game, and he's obviously done it before in this league. He's hit big shots in his career, so it was getting, a guy out there that has experience in those situations.
What frustrated you the most about the defense in the first 2.5 quarters?
We weren't playing for each other. We weren't making rotations. We weren't. The help side, the transition defense, they had 15. They're not even a transition team. They had 15 points in transition in the first half.